Good morning, Nance Al-Seb, CEO Medscare.
Good morning.
Tell me about Medscare services.
Medscare Services is an agency that was nursed and brought into reality by my very self. This idea was conceptualized due to the hurdles I experienced while trying to migrate from Nigeria to the UAE. The experience I went through gave me the idea that I should come up with this agency so I can help other Africans that are willing to migrate to the countries that will be listed along my area of service. Medscare at the moment is not really looking into making money or profit oriented by its services. It's just a helping platform for those who are interested to utilize the services of Medscare.
So, where is your coverage?
My coverage at the moment, it's localized in Nigeria as a country. We have a success rate at the moment. So far, we can boast of more than 25 medical personnel that are currently working in the UAE, one in the US and one in UK that pass through the services of Medscare. So actually, to answer the question and go straight, for now, we are in Nigeria as a country.
All right, I'm from Uganda. Are you interested in extending your coverage to Uganda and other African countries?
So we are looking at that, and that is the essence. And we are trying to come up with even an agency logo that will embrace the African community. Yes, so we are looking forward to having partners like you so that we can extend our services to the Uganda, Cameroon, Egypt, Ghana, and every other African country. Yes, we are very, very willing, and we are working towards that.
Now, if you extend to Uganda and other African countries, what are the immediate benefits?
Okay, the immediate benefits, we have the short-term and the long-term benefits that will come with the entire process and the willingness for any medical personnel ranging from doctors, nurses, radiologists, physiotherapists, pharmacists, lab technicians, and scientists. One, for me at the moment, as I am presently practicing in the UAE as a nurse, and the first benefit comes to me as an individual. Then it extends to my immediate family, and then to my community, and my state and country. So there are ripples of benefit. One, I would say it serves as a means of income generation. Secondly, it serves as a means of employment. It serves as a means of diaspora remittance. Let me make this simple for anyone to understand. Now I work in the UAE presently. I earn in dirhams. The exchange rate with my country's rate is not the same. And whatever I earn here, I can plan myself towards that and look at where I am coming from. I will be able to do one or two things to myself, my family, and my society. And so the benefits are, secondly, we will say you work in an improved environment where the technology is high, the facilities are there, world standard hospitals and medical facilities to improve your skills and knowledge. Now also working in a different environment, seeing things, interacting with different nationals, gaining experience from all walks of life and bringing it to your person. Tomorrow, if you say you want to go back to your country, you will bring all of this experience back to your country and improve the health sector in the different African countries or the African community. So to me, I want to see it as a means of, we learn from our communities, we are trained in our communities, in our different countries, but we go outside also to practice in a different environment, gaining knowledge, improving our skills, and not just the monetary aspect of it. So, and basically, we want to pass the message that the Africa as a continent is suffering from unemployment at the moment. Now, if we have 20 nurses from Nigeria who are willing to pass through this process and migrate either to the UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Oman, UK, US, and Canada to practice as professional nurses, doctors, midwives, and the rest, it creates a kind of balance. A number of nurses migrates. There are openings and vacancies that will be left back that others will fill up. So if 10 moves, 10 will replace. Because the number of nurses and midwives that are trained in, I come from Nigeria, in Nigeria today are in thousands, and most of them are not having employment at the moment. Some are employed and underpaid, underutilized or overutilized. So to create a balance is, the thousands are being rolled out of schools every year and they are not employed. So if some shift, there will be openings and others will replace. To me, it's a system of check and balance. So I would want to say the benefits are really enormous. Then I want to bring to our knowledge too, let us look at countries like the Philippines and India. They train a lot of medical personnel and export them around the world. India is very good in IT, and the country is benefiting because they are all over the world practicing their trade. And in the UAE, notice one thing: any day salary is paid, you go to Al Ansari, you go to Lulu Exchange, you go to all of these exchange, you will see a long queue. What are they doing? They are remitting back to their countries. These are things that we want to bring and sell to the African community so that we will know that these are what people are doing. They're exporting knowledge, gain back some money, develop their societies back. We can buy all of these ideas. It's not far-fetched. Thank you, and for want of time, we want to say where we are covering at the moment is our services are not limited to UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. We are also into UK, US, and Canada. So any medical professional that wants to migrate to these countries, our services range from the license processing, which we begin with. First, we get your documents, assess all your documents if they meet the standard. Then we tell you the cost of processing for you. And then the next thing we will do is to fill up, creating an account for you and filling up the online form. And the respective bodies that are in charge of the verification will take action. After the verification, the next thing is to do your credentialing. After credentialing, you get approval for exams. You take your exams. Once you pass, you're good to go. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Nansal Seba, CEO, Medscare. Hope to see you again.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.